Hi everyone. So today I got asked to explain what the flexible search engine is. As most of you know, everyone that has worked with me or together in a specific site know that I suck as a salesperson. Really suck. So I'm gonna try my best here. So we're basically developers, okay? We specialize in creating specific code for your business site. And the flexible search engine is one that addresses or gives the ability to search by many things that you want to do on the VD platform. Okay, so first, when we started creating this, we were targeting actually developers to help developers actually develop searching parameters or searching algorithms faster. Instead of taking days, it now takes a couple of minutes to do something. Okay. Worst case that we've had in regards to the search engine is a customization that took us like 30 minutes to do. There might be worse than that, but we actually were able to lower the time from 2 weeks in one of the worst cases to 30 minutes. So that was the main reason why we started creating the flexible search engine for us. And then it turned out that it was actually helpful for basically everybody that we talked with. So we started doing some optimizations. Some of you already know that I'm a database um, administrator, so I also know about database optimizations. Okay, so that's why this point is here. We did several of the optimizations there, so that's why in special cases where you have a lot of members, you're gonna see the potential of using this. The search engine is also able to search by first name, last name, or the full name, or you can remove that full name search if you wanted to. Everything is optional. This is very important. Everything you can enable or disable. You don't have to be forced to use everything that the flexible search engine offers. It supports static and dynamic custom fields. So let me explain this. Let's say that on your site, and let's go to the site here. Okay, here we are. Let's say that you want to customize this and add a field, a new field. And that field it has a new value that, for example, the field is language. But you don't know how to code in JavaScript or PHP. It doesn't matter. With simple HTML, you can put just a simple field here where the name attribute of it is language, and when they actually type the language and they search, the flexible search engine will understand this and will try to look for a member that has that particular language or it matches with that language that was searched for, or that piece of the language, the word, I mean. So it gives you, the owner or the developer of the site, the ability to not have to code so much. So that example that I just mentioned, we're talking about 20 seconds, 30 seconds of typing in stuff, and done. Now you've customized your search engine on the home page or on the search results page, for example. So that's what this support static and dynamic custom fields is for. Option to set if you want to limit by zip code, city, state. We've had cases like in the UK, Canada, a couple of the US states also have this issue, Australia, where a city might have a, a name or similar name than the state, the province, the county, and then you just Google goes crazy there. So you now have the possibility to address that. And two, you also have the possibility to tell the system, the flexible search engine, if you want to search outside of the borders of a state, a country, a city, or around them, which includes a little bit over the border, or mix and match. Okay, so for example, if you search in Detroit, you might get people from Quebec. Just an idea there. Um, So an option for these two are basically for developers. An option to add a pre-code, so you can inject code to the query before it gets executed. That means that you could customize very powerful, complex search uh, search fields at the pre-code level or the post-code level, and in a matter of minutes. Okay. Option to exclude certain words from the search, or even exclude specific fields. Maybe you don't want the search engine to actually search by first name or last name. You only want it to search by company, or the NPI number of a doctor, or a license of a practitioner or something. That's what that's for. Add custom search forms. This is basically my point. So I'm going to be showing, this is like the visual part of what the flexible search engine could help you with. This is not including the price. It's just that it helps develop search forms, search filtering options, and anything that helps with a search in a very fast way. Option to set which members to show, which members do not show, which, um, you know, anything particular about a member. Could be the membership level, could be their position, could be their profession, could be their location that you want to filter by or you want to give priority to. That's what that does. There's also a little like a smart word matching. So, for example, if you look for engineering, it will also look for engineer and engineers. So you can, from there you can base it on upon how it'll try to search based on how some of the words end. Set which fields have higher priority. So let's say that you get all the results, but you always want to sort them by a specific field. Now you can do that here. There's also the random, in the case that people want to do the random, so you don't get the same results always. Set which specific fields can be searched for. That's what I was saying there. Exclude specific fields that you don't want it to be searched for. And lastly, this is not just my creation. Like, I actually received help from a lot of people. All the ideas that everybody needed on their site, and we're talking about like a lot of sites, um, started being gathered into the end result, which is, we ended up calling it the flexible search engine because it's very flexible. The point being that it takes minutes to actually do things that it took us weeks to do before. Um, so what it could help you with is, for example, this search in the home page could help you with this search here in the sidebar. Okay, so you can provide or get the specific results that you want to get, based on the filtering options or the search options. So here, a quick idea. So you can see here, this basic standard search. Here's some of the customizations that were done for the flexible search engine, or at least the flexible search engine helps you do this without high costs, or especially the time, how long it takes to develop something like this. So here's like a filtering option, and you can select, the top categories, or basically the categories. Specific fields could show depending on the profession that you're searching for. Basically, this whole thing could change if you search for a medical doctor, and then all these additional fields could change. If you're searching for an architect, an engineer, a software developer, I don't know, lawyer, whatever. Depending on the fields that you search for or you select, it changes everything else here. Okay, even the page. So the search could completely change depending on the page where you are. Okay, that's it also supports multi-select. So you could select, like, for example, issues, chocolate, strawberry, banana, a couple of things, languages that you want people to be speaking when you are talking to them, English, Spanish, French, Portuguese. So it supports multi-selection. Okay, it supports Boolean values too, so you can say a yes or no, on, off, etc. Okay, so there's a lot of things, including it supports money. So you can say, well, I'm looking for somebody that, their range, their cost or price goes from this point to that point. Okay, I'm looking for somebody that created a post 2 weeks ago. I'm looking for somebody that, anyway, basically you need to think outside the box when you were talking about the search, the flexible search engine. Here's another example. You have a basic way, but then you see this advanced search. Okay, when you click on it, you get something like this. So here you get like training languages, like I was saying, a Boolean value, the 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 range, okay, the multi-select. So you have a mix and match here. Here's another one. Another way, this is instead of the sidebar, it's at the top. So you can select, well, I'm looking for Montessori schools, kindergartens, and maybe the name of that kindergarten or school and where it's located. And here you have an option where if you click extras, you can see extra things about this school that you want to filter it by. But you can also hide and show. So like if I click on the advanced filter, it hides the additional fields. Depending on the school that you select, for example, or depending on the kindergarten that you select, or the category you select, or the profession that you select, this here can change, could show more or less. And the advanced filtering section could be hidden away if you don't want to, so it would look like that. Here's another one. You can see the plus signs here. And like, oh, okay, oh, that's cool. What happens if I click on any of them? You get something like this. So here you can see that I clicked on the advanced keyword filters. Here it is. And then I get all of this. Okay. And then in the filter by category, you can see how it supports like a checkbox or like a radio box that looks nice and neat. Here's others. Okay. Here's a real-time live filtering option. Okay. So what do I mean about that? Typically, for example, in all these cases, when you select something, you gotta click a button. You gotta click like a search now or apply filters, or you gotta click something. In this real-time search, if you select something, it automatically starts filtering it by that. So you don't have to reload the page. So here's a case where they can select what feature you want to show, because in this particular case, it's a page where it shows all the features. So once you filter by that, and you can also filter by the times, like how long were the posts created for that specific feature, then you can see it like that, and you get a nice result. And there's more. So basically, any idea that you see in other platforms, thanks to the flexible search engine, they're quick to be developed on a site. And that's what the flexible search engine is for. It's just to save me time, to save my developers time, to save your developers time, or to save yourself some cost and time in the long run. And you get a lot of benefits using it. And yeah, that's it. So hope this explains, and this is like um like a salesperson, like a sales pitch kind of thing. So you understand what the search engine actually does.